Yes, you can take a place.
402.
You want me to come back up? I'm too relaxed. Okay. Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yes, is it morning or afternoon? Good afternoon, I think it is.
Wonderful. You welcome in Abidjan.
Yes.
And we say here Akwaba.
Akwaba.
Yes.
Akwaba.
Means welcome.
Oh, thank you very much. It's my pleasure to be here.
So the first question gonna be that I would like to know more about you. Who's Mr. Sydney Salmon?
Well, Sydney Salmon is a repatriated reggae musician who was born in Jamaica many years ago and is now living in the continent. I've been living in the continent and in Ethiopia for over 15 years. So I'm simply that, a Jamaican reggae Rastafarian repatriated.
At the same time, can you introduce your band?
Or my band, the Imperial Majestic Band. Well, my Imperial Majestic Band is originally from Ethiopia, SHASHEMANE land, but not all of the members are here today. We don't have our keyboard and our drummer with us, but we came here and we met two wonderful musicians from here in Côte d'Ivoire, of which we are very proud to be working with them. So the Imperial Majestic Band is the band that brings the message of Africa development through the love of reggae music. We love reggae music and we would love the music to help in the development of the continent. You know?
So wonderful. When you talk about development and so on, I would like to know something like this. What part does reggae, music can play in the African development?
Well, yeah, reggae music is one of the rising music now of the young generation. Reggae music is the voice of the people. Reggae music identifies with the people, and the people identifies with reggae. So we all love the vibration that reggae brings, the culture, the music, the food. So if we could put on more events, more reggae events throughout the continent, but instead of using the money that we raise to fill our pockets and to live a lavish lifestyle, we use the money to develop schools, orphanages. We use it for a purpose. In doing so, we will gain respect and a recognition of the government, of the various governments in our country, and reggae music will get the support it deserves, and we'll get to do more things to help Africa in that sense.
So it means that maybe SHASHEMANE is a philosophy, something like this?
Yes, in SHASHEMANE we use the music to help in our development. In SHASHEMANE we have a primary school which starts from kindergarten to primary school that we run there. We have over 500 students, at which 100%, I would say 99, but let me boast a little.
Okay.
100% of our students is successful at the national level. This school is run and operated by the Jamaican Rastafarian community of SHASHEMANE. Yeah, so we use the music for that reason.
Wonderful. And when you talk with me, you talk about repatriation. Can you talk me more about it?
Well, repatriation, as you know, is mainly about the slaves who were taken out of Africa. The people who were taken out of Africa. Slaves weren't taken out of Africa. People were taken out of Africa and made into slaves. So we, the children of those people, desire a land, desire our forefathers' land, a better place, we think. So repatriation is about that movement, movement of Jah people from the Western way of thinking, the Western philosophies, and coming into our true identity of the African philosophies and the African ways. So repatriation entails not just from Jamaica, but all over the world. I myself am a member of the 12th Tribe of Israel Rastafarian organization, of which we are in 18 different countries around the world. Wow. And we function from the Bible, the teachings of Jesus Christ, and the teachings of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie, as we see them as one in the spirit. So our teachings is prepare yourself spiritually, mentally, and physically to repatriate to Africa. So repatriation is a must, is what we say.
So according to you, when you come into West Africa, like Côte d'Ivoire,
yeah,
repatriation, is it a success for you?
Yes, man, because you see, repatriation, I've met a brother here who has repatriated from the West. But repatriation is not just physically alone, it is also spiritually and mentally, because you have people on the continent still who are seem as if they have been colonized. So we have to get them back to the the way of thinking of how we were, the original way of thinking. You know, the whole continent of Africa was once Ethiopia, you know. Okay. It was called Ethiopia, but because of the division and the breakdown, we became so many different states. But, you know, to be Ethiopian, it means to be free people, free mentally, free spiritually, and physically, you know. Africans for Africa for Africans, home and abroad. Getting their true opportunity to develop themselves and to establish themselves and their identity as Africans, you know. Yeah.
Wonderful. Mr. Sydney, I know that you are a Jamaican and you live in Ethiopia.
Yes.
Why have you made that choice?
Well, to tell the truth, many reasons, but one of my main reasons is that Ethiopia was one of the first countries who actually gave land to the diaspora, to the black people of the West. His Imperial Majesty offered to us 5 gashes of land, 5,000 acres, and of his own land purchased with his own money. And we sought to take up that challenge in Ethiopia. But we from SHASHEMANE land, we are looking to connect with our brothers and sisters throughout the continent, East Africa, West Africa, Central Africa, North and South. We Rastafari have to link up, you know, we have to connect and work together. You know, we can do trade, we can do many things, business, you know, working together.
Okay, wonderful. This is going to be certainly one of the last questions. I would like to know, what do you think about this festival, ABI REGGAE 2016? What do you think about it?
Jamming in a Janabe, a reggae music in a Côte d'Ivoire. Jamming in a Janabe, a reggae music in a Côte d'Ivoire. Yeah, reggae music is ripe and is ripe to blossom right here in Ivory Coast. I see it. I mean, it feels like Jamaica, you know, and the vibration of the people is similar to Jamaica and things. So this festival for me has the potential of bringing all of the African artists throughout the continent, reggae artists, together, you know, so we can work together. So I look towards ABI music as a big opportunity, a big stepping stone in Africa for reggae music.
A big opportunity for that group, SHASHEMANE from Ethiopia. How many albums do you have?
So far I'm on my 2nd album now, you know, that was done locally in Ethiopia. I didn't do it outside of Ethiopia. I did it on the continent.
How many times that this group exists?
How long have we been together? Over 15 years.
Wonderful. What will be your second project?
My second project after this one?
Yeah.
Okay, as you know, in Ethiopia we run a festival too as well, you know. It's called the Reggae in the Rift Valley Festival, in which we're looking to link up with the African artists here and bring them together with the diaspora and artists work together on the continent. So it's a similar type of thing as what ABI is doing. So we commend ABI big time on that, and you know, we will learn from their example as well too. And I hope one day we can connect and make this thing a continental.
Sydney Salmon,
yeah.
Thanks very much.
I thank you very much, Abidjan, for inviting me. One Africa, Rastafari.
Haile Selassie I the first.
Bless.